that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? It's witchcraft, that wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's simply taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes, indeedably. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. Hi, Terry McFadden Abrams, watching from Palm Beach in Florida. Hi, Tacey Heald, watching from YouTube. Hi, CB McCarthy, watching from Twitch. I'm so glad you're here too. Hi, David Kaplan. Hi, Kat. Good to see y'all. Hope you're making something good to eat tonight. David and Kat always have good food going on at their house, and they post about it. Hi, Nick Eakins. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Eric Brooks from San Diego. It's witchcraft, that wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's simply taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes, indeedably. Proceed with what you're leading me to, because it's such an ancient picture, but one that I would never ever switch, because there's no nicer witch. There's no nicer witch. No, there's no nicer witch than you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Hi, I'm Kat Edmonson. That's me. I was on a 40-city tour celebrating the release of my new record, Dreamers Do, when the pandemic struck. Tour was cut short, so now I'm performing from my living room every Sunday night, singing my songs and your requests. It's the Kat Edmonson Show. Everybody, this is a song that was written in 1948 by Osvaldo Ferez. The first version was released, the first version that was released in English was performed by Desi Arnaz. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. This is Perhaps, Perhaps, Perhaps. This is Roy Dunlap on piano. You won't admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You always tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. How many times I've asked you, and then I ask you over again. You only tell me, perhaps, perhaps, wind up being parted, broken-hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't dare, confess. But please don't tell me. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Don't be wishy-washy. Hi, Toledo TD. Hi, Mike Cornrich. David Kaplan said they finished their beef stew. Fantastic. What's everybody else eating tonight? Hi, Felix. If you don't make your mind up, we'll never get started. Oh, and I don't want to wind up being parted, broken-hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't dare, confess. But please don't tell me. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Originally entitled Quizás, Quizás, Quizás. That's right, Felix. Quizás, Quizás, Quizás. And somebody named Bobby Capó was the first one to sing that. A Cuban artist, I believe, but I'm not positive about that. If somebody knows better, let us know. We love to know all about the music here. Hi, James Bailey. It's so good to see you. A birthday song would be great. Is it your birthday, Bailey? Well, in that case, what shall we do? Birthday songs, everybody? From 1956, this was written for the Broadway musical My Fair Lady by Fritz Lowe and lyrics by Alan J. Lerner. This is On the Street Where You Live. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Why not? People stop and stare. They don't bother me, 'cause there is no other place that I would rather be. Let the time go by. I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near me. The overpowering feeling that any second you might suddenly appear. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. Playing this song to make you feel good on your birthday, Bailey. It's the only way you should feel on your birthday. Hi, Christina Kulik. Hi, Cyrus Alderwood, watching from Periscope. This is Roy Dunlap on organ. And woo! This is Aaron Thurston on percussion and drums. Whoa, whoa, that towering feeling. Yeah, just to know somehow you are near. Well, the overpowering feeling that any second you might suddenly appear. All the people stop and stare. Hey, they don't bother me. No, there is no other place that I would rather be. Let the time go by. I don't care if I can't be here on the street. I can be right here on the street. Can be here on the street where you live. Yeah. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Lester. Tacy Heald smashed something. I hope it was the like button and not a glass that you were holding. But just in case, Opa. Okay, everybody? If you are watching tonight, go ahead and give a like to this and a subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because subscribing is free. And it's a big help to me. When you do those sorts of things, this video gets distributed wider and wider to more people. And for that, I am ever so grateful. Hi, never met the guy. It's good to see you. Hi, Billy Eidson Norton, watching from Facebook. Deb CT says, I'm the same Deb as the one who said my birthday was yesterday. Well, I didn't see your previous comment, but happy birthday to you too, Deb. Happy birthday. Now, there's another special day that we're all celebrating, and it comes tomorrow here in the United States. It's Martin Luther King Day. And with that, I'd like to play this song that I wrote in 2008 with Kevin Lovejoy. You know the one I'm talking about, Aaron? Everywhere you look, you can write a book on what's going on. Everyone you know's got to reap what they sow, be it right or wrong. Ghettos flood, there's a hole up in the sky. Oil and blood, tell me why, oh why. Terror struck, look at us. This isn't what we planned. You gotta take a stand. Don't forget that pride always goes before the fall. And nobody's free till there's freedom for all. As you sow, so shall you reap. Be the change that you want to see. Whoa, yeah. Be the change that you want to see. Yeah. Every now and then you've gotta bend to the way it is. But be that as it may, it's not the way just 'cause they say it is. On TV, there's just no reality. All I hear is me, me, me. What they sold, I'm not buying anymore. Don't forget that pride always goes before the fall. And nobody's free till there's freedom for all. As you sow, so shall you reap. Be the change that you want to see. Whoa, yeah. Be the change that you want to see. Yesterday, heard you say that there's nothing you can do. Wonder if you'd feel the same if it was happening to you. Don't forget that pride always goes before the fall. And nobody's free till there's freedom for all. As you sow, so shall you reap. Be the change that you want to see. Whoa, yeah. Be the change that you want to see right now. Be the change that you want to see. The changes start with you. Be the change that you want to see. Yeah, be the change that you want to see. Yeah, be the change that you want to see. The change that you want to see. Be the change. Be the change that you want to see. 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 Yeah. It feels good to sing that. Hi, Campos Jose. Good to see you. I keep coming in on a lot of mid-conversations with people. Hi, Jordy Sanchez, watching from Facebook. Nancy DeForest, hi, it's good to see y'all. Watching from Beaumont, Texas. Hi, Rich Williams. Hi, Ian Somerville from Scotland. Hi, David Hartley. Ken Stahlcup. He says, we must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools, quoting Martin Luther King. That's right. That's right. Not one of us is more superior than another. Not our class or where we've come from, where we live, and certainly not the color of our skin. None of those things make us better than anybody else. Hi, Karen Smith. Hi, Cylon7. Hi, Mama. Good to see you. Hi, Steve Parker, watching from the UK. Hi, Nova Tucker. Hi, Kevin Walter. He's celebrating because this week he has power and it's not snowing. Congratulations, everybody. You made it through the snow in Austin. And I know that the power came back. Boy, what a melee that was. Hi, Kenneth Kivit. Where we go one, we go all, he says. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. Last night I saw a really great film, a new film. And where were we watching from? Was that HBO, Aaron? It was on. You can watch it on Amazon. It's called One Night in Miami, and it's about one night that Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown. Okay, so now you know. That's the first time that I had heard about him, and it's surprising, right? Because he became a movie star after his football career. Malcolm X and Sam Cooke, a night that they all spent hanging out together. It is a fiction, and it's based on a play. But is it based on an actual night that happened, Aaron? Yeah. And Leslie Odom Jr. is a wonderful recording artist and actor who played the role of Sam Cooke in this movie. And I really was afraid to watch because usually biopics about singers end up not being very good because whoever is playing is not a singer, and so there's a lot of gaps, or they're blind to certain things. They often try and overcompensate. And of course, you know, when you're doing a biopic about someone, it's probably somebody that is incredible, like Nina Simone or Judy Garland, or who knows, name it. But I love it when an actor will just play to the sentiment and the spirit of the singer instead of trying to be them. And it's always a relief, right? Because really it's just a relief when everyone just is themselves and they're not trying to be somebody else. Somehow Leslie Odom Jr. was able to channel the spirit of Sam Cooke so beautifully in this film last night, and it inspired me to want to sing one of Sam Cooke's songs. Released in 1960, I'm not sure when it was written. This is a song that Sam Cooke wrote, Wonderful World. And that it is. Don't know much about his story. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. I don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. So maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love for me. Don't know much about his story. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La cha 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 cha. Ooh. Whoa, cha 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 cha. Yeah, but I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Leslie Odom Jr. And if you haven't heard his music, I encourage you to follow him. I do, and he's great. And now I'm mindful of the fact that I was mentioning biopics that I dread because the singer is trying to overcompensate, and I mentioned Judy Garland, and I don't wish to imply that Renee Zellweger overcompensated for Judy Garland. In fact, I think she did the same sort of thing. She just sang those songs, and she did a great job of playing Judy in that film too. And I was really afraid. Talk about being afraid to watch something, because I've been such a fan of Judy Garland my whole life. When I started listening to music and watching movies, is really where I first became really attracted to the music, was watching films and seeing these performers sing and act I noticed that there was a certain way that women would sing. And granted, I was watching old films, so there was a particular style in which women were singing, and it was operatic. It was more of that ilk. So it'd be like, and I didn't appreciate that when I was young. I thought that I couldn't understand why they were singing like that. I appreciate it now. And in fact, I love it now. But I loved, these certain male singers, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Fred Astaire. When they sang, it sounded very natural. They seemed to be singing in their speaking voice. And I thought, I want to do that. And there were very few women that I really wanted to sound like. But Judy Garland, it was never a question. It wasn't even a question like, do I want to sound like her or not? She just sounded heavenly. This is a song I wrote, and it appears on my album, Old Fashioned Gal. It's called A Voice. Speaking of voices. Numbers and photographs do not a person make. I'm more than what a page can say of me. My identity is not in my history. All of the best of me is in my dreams. And if I had a voice, I would sing, and I'd be satisfied. I'd sing away the pain inside. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is just to be oneself. Color and shape, height and weight. I'm more than what a mirror can see of me. I'm not the model type. Most clothes don't fit me right. Maybe I don't fit in with anything. But if I had a voice, I would sing, and I'd be satisfied. My voice would rise above and carry me. I've walked along this path alone. I've seen my share of things, and now it's only I who knows what any of it means. Clara Kennedy on cello. If I had had a voice, I would sing, and I'd be satisfied. I'd sing away the pain. I could do anything. What freedom it would bring if I could sing. Oh, if I could sing, if I could sing. Hi, James Grealish, watching from YouTube. Hi, Rich Pedersen. Hi, Chris David, watching from YouTube. Thank you, David Hartley. Hi, Beth Naji. She says she can relate to my song. Thank you, Beth. Sometimes it's so hard to use our voices, isn't it? And it's easy when you're struggling to feel bad about feeling bad, and that song, that's been such a process for me. But I'm blessed that when I feel struggle, internal struggle, I'm often feeling music inside, and it helps me work through things. And I'm so grateful that it might help some of you through some things as well. I love being here with you. Hi, Gary Elborn. Hi, Brendan, watching from Periscope. Hi, Natalie Norris. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Tammy Hoffman. Hi, Sandy DeStefano. 1939, Jimmy Van Heusen and Johnny Mercer wrote this next song, and my favorite version is sung by Frank Sinatra on the album Songs for Swingin' Lovers. This is I Thought About You. Accompanying me is Roy Dunlap on piano. By the way, that was Matt Ray on a voice. I took a trip on a train and I thought about you. I walked down a shadowy lane and I thought about you. There were 2 or 3 cars parked out under the stars and a winding stream. A bright moon shining down on some little town, and with each beam the same old dream. And every stop that we made, oh, I thought about you. And when I pulled down that shade, I felt so blue. Then I peeked through the crack and I looked at the track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. Thanks to everybody who's buying their tickets tonight. It's Pay What You Will via cat.live. And we have a lot of different options on how to pay. You can do it digitally, virtually, I guess that's the same thing. And you can also mail a check. Go to cat.live. Thanks, everybody. Hi, William Laybourne. And every stop that we made, whoa, I thought about you. And When I pulled down that shade, I felt so blue. I peeked through the crack and I looked at that track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. I thought about you. I thought about you. My mom gave us a really good tidbit of information. She said that was Dolores Hope's favorite song. Thanks, Mom. Dolores Hope, if you don't know, was Bob Hope's wife. Let's see, do I have any songs that Bob Hope did here? I'm afraid that I don't. I'd love to do a Bob Hope tune now. But I don't think I need to do some Bob Hope music. I'll make a mental note of that. Since we can't do Bob, let's do Elvis, because that's the next obvious thing to do, isn't it? This was written in 1961 for the movie Blue Hawaii. Hugo Peretti, Luigi Creatore, and George David Weiss wrote this song. Can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in. Oh, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I can't help falling in love with you. As the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. Speaking of fools rushing in, I wrote a song called I'd Be a Fool. This is Duchess, the vocal group Duchess, which you probably saw on the Christmas special if you were watching then, accompanying me on I'd Be a Fool. How do you put the past away? How does the night forget about the day? So many things I want to say, but how do I get through? If you ever still think of me, if time has not erased my memory, would you accept my apology? So long overdue. I'd be a fool if for 1 second I thought you had been come true. And then I told you we were through, and I no longer wanted you. I'd be a fool if I decided that what I needed to do was to go and hurt you too. That would be cruel. That would be cruel. And if you begged me not to go and told me that you love me so, I would be foolish not to turn around and run right back to you. And in the end, if I pretended I could love somebody new, 'cause they reminded me of you, I'd be a fool. And if you begged me not to go and told me that you love me so, I would be foolish not to turn around and run right back to you. And in the end, if I pretended I could love somebody new, 'cause they reminded me of you, I'd be a fool. I'd be a fool. Hi, Milton. Great to see you. Everybody, I posted Milton's live stream. He's a wonderful musician. I posted his live stream on my Facebook page the other night, Friday night. It's still there. You can go check it out. You probably saw Milton in one of the earlier episodes of the Cat Edmonson show. We sang a duet together. You might have seen him on the road with me, opening for us. If you haven't heard him, please go check him out, and we'll put up a link for you to hear his music. Thanks for watching, Milton. Hi, Brian T. He says, oh, thank you, Brian. Cat singing Elvis must be a dream come true. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. I thought you said singing Elvis, and I was going to encourage you to go ahead and sing Elvis in the shower or wherever you might feel comfortable singing it. Hi, Charlotte McCarthy. Good to see you. Hi, David Rosen. I'm so glad you're here. A perfect Bob Hope song would be thanks for the memories. But the bad part is I don't know. Bo-ba-da-doo-dum, bo-ba-da-doo-dum, bo-be-doo-da-doo-dee-doo-da, bo-bo. I have to learn the words, obviously. But there are other great Bob Hope tunes. Well, there's one I'm thinking of. I can't remember who he sings it with. It's like in the morning, in the evening, ain't we got fun? I don't want to tempt you with that one too much because I can't back up all the rest of the words on that. But you know what? I'm going to learn that. Da ba ba dee da, ba ba dee ba. If you come back next week, I'll be singing Bob Hope, and that's a promise. Hi, Luis Garza Hoth. Oh, thank you. Hi, Hugo Manzia. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, Hugo. Hi, Dee Kosaba. Two sleepy people. Do we have that one? Bob Hope did Two Sleepy People. David Kaplan, you know I sing that song, but I don't have accompaniment for that, and I'd like to do it with accompaniment, so we'll do it another time. Yeah. Oops, got off the wrong screen here. Cisco Santana says, it's nice to hear your voice singing on a Sunday afternoon. Cisco, where are you watching from? I'm so glad you're tuned in. Everybody, I want to play a clip for you now and tell you a little bit about my friend Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor is a wonderful person that we lost last year. He was a promoter, a music promoter in Boston. He started out promoting shows at a place called Paul's Mall and Jazz Workshop in Boston, and he championed great artists, very famous artists, and jazz musicians, and he spent his whole life championing jazz music and also a lot of comedy acts, but not just jazz, just all kinds of musicians. I digress. So Fred was one of those rare people in the music industry that was beloved not only by his peers, but by the artists. And I was always grateful when I received Fred's call. And one interesting thing was that Fred would actually personally call the artist, which is highly unusual. Usually the venue promoter will call your booking agent or someone else. It's common practice in the industry that industry people don't typically like to interact with artists, which was a surprise to me when I started out in the music business. I couldn't figure out why someone wouldn't want to talk to me. But Fred would always call, and he was a delight. So before the pandemic, a bunch of us got together, and before Fred passed away, to put on a concert for the Fred Taylor Scholarship that Berklee School of Music created in honor of Fred, and to serve music students, to assist them through music school. And the initiative was spearheaded by Grace Kelly, a wonderful saxophonist, singer, and songwriter and friend. And she essentially put together this entire night, this concert that we all played in honor of Fred. And when I say we all, the night included Diana Krall, Kurt Elling, Harry Connick Jr., Danilo Perez, Catherine Russell, Grace Kelly, and many, many more. Wonderful. Esperanza Spalding, all kinds of people. It was a wonderful night in tribute to him, and I'm going to play you a clip from that evening.
Thank you, Fred. There. Love you. I can't see you, but I love you. Till I It's just the thought of you. Very thought of you, my love. Just the thought of you. The very thought of you. My love.
Boy, it'll be great when I can go and sing in a hall again. That song is written by Ray Noble. It was composed in 1934, and possibly my favorite song of all time. Oh, and Fred was a tremendous guy. You can learn more about him in this book that just recently came out, What and Give Up Showbiz. It's the punchline to a joke that Fred used to like to tell. And I'm briefly mentioned in this book. It's ever so brief, but if you like jazz history, you're going to love this book. It's quite informative, and you don't even have to know about Fred to find it interesting. I wanted to thank Grace Kelly as well for the use of that footage. That was not included in the concert because they edited it for time. I can't say that. And so that was something that she sent me, and I wanted to share with you. But we did put up a link for the concert so you can watch the rest of it and all of the other guests. edited it. You try and say it. This is another song that I wrote. What else can I do? What else can I do but to sit and think of you, and how love walked through that door and moved boldly across the floor, but love's not here anymore. What else can I do? Oh, what can I say when you decide to go away? Perhaps the fault was in the start. Perhaps we're better off apart. Try and tell that to my heart. What else can I do? Lonely waiting, tolerating the minutes you're not with me. All I can do, it seems, is scheme my daily scheme to dream you in my dream. Where do I go where there's no one that I know to smile and ask me how we've been? So then I remember when and start missing you again. What else can I do? I'm so in love with you. Hi, Richard Bouchard. One day I'll come back to the Kessler Theater. Hi, Jennifer Frost. Hi, Salvador Iglesias. Watching from Puebla, Mexico. Muchas gracias. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Tacey Heald. Lonely waiting, tolerating the minutes you're not with me. All I can do, it seems, is scheme my daily scheme to dream you in my dream. What treatment to try when all I wanna do is cry? Would it really do much harm to seek out another's arms and start conjuring your charms? What else can I do? I'm so in love with you. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? For I am so in love with you. I'm so in love. Oh, I'm so in love. Thanks to everybody buying tickets tonight via cat.live. The ticket is pay what you will, and we appreciate whatever that may be. Hi, Fernanda, Elisa. Mary, Brian. Oh, thank you very much. Michael Harkin, I will come back to San Francisco as soon as I can. The last time we were in the San Francisco area, we played at Yoshi's in Oakland. Oh, and that just wasn't so long ago, though it almost feels like 3 years ago. We were playing all kinds of venues, jazz clubs and concert halls, and it was wonderful to see you all out. And I hope that when we can hit the road again, that we'll see so many of you at those shows. This is a song that I wrote and released on my album, The Big Picture. I'm going to make Aaron blush. I wrote this for him. This is Oh My Love. Aaron's punishing me. He told me to hang on. Hi, Brett. Thank you. Thank you all for your support tonight. Another way that you can support is by sharing. And I mentioned last week that sharing this video with your YouTube friends or your Facebook friends or Twitter, wherever you're watching, is like giving me a spin on the radio, an extra spin. And that's a really big deal because you never know who else might be watching. And it means a whole lot to me. Week after week, we keep playing this show and you keep coming back. And if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you. Oh, my love, how can I show my love? Oh, it's not enough just to kiss you. It's not enough to hold you in my arms. No, it's not enough to tell you of your charms. And tonight, more than the Paris lights, how you sparkle and shine. Oh, my love, what to do to show my love for you and to thank you for being mine. To do to show my love for you and to thank you for being mine. Oh, 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 my love. Oh, my love. Oh, my love. I'm taking requests now. Hi, Richard Dixon, watching from Facebook. David Kress says, Aaron, you the man. And tonight you're on solid ice. He's right. He can tell. Hi, Mary Jo Murray, Saiko. Oh, well, I miss seeing you too. It's just so unexpected that I would appear in your living room for these shows. I had no intention of doing this. I mean, I really didn't. I had so much resistance to the idea of turning on this camera and recording myself singing to you. It's a very strange feeling to have, no audience here and no real instruments playing behind me. But there's also this fantastic thing that's happening where I get to connect with each of you and some of you individually during the show. And I've never had that opportunity before, and I love it so much. So when we do start touring, I will continue doing this. I don't know how we're going to work it all out, but I'll keep doing it. Okay, Rebecca Blandino requested Harvest Moon. That's the first request I saw, and we're going to do that for you. This is Al Street accompanying me on guitar. Thanks, Frank78. Come a little bit closer. Whoa, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we can dream this night away. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. Ooh, I wanna celebrate. See it shining in your eye. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. This song always makes me sigh. When we were lovers, oh, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. We know where to celebrate. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. to Al Street on guitar. Hi, Al Street. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Ooh, 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 my, Don't you think they ought to include that song in one of those time capsules? So way far in the future, if it's totally forgotten about, someone can open up that capsule and be blessed by that music. I think so. Oh, I saw a bunch of requests going by for Moon River. And you know what? We do that one a lot. But because many people were asking, I'll go ahead and do it. Yes, we do that one a lot. You'd be surprised that that one is so commonly requested here because I've never recorded it and I've never sung it in concert, and yet it seems like people would like to hear me sing that song. Well, much obliged. This is Bob Hart accompanying me on guitar. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. And me. Okay, I've gotten also a bunch of people requesting Sway. And you know what? I don't know that one. So put that down on the list too. I've got to learn Sway. Lynn Sandeman requested, "Oh, would you like to swing on a star?" I don't have accompaniment. "Carry moonbeams home in a jar." But I was singing this earlier in the shower. "And be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a fish? A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought, And though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But then if that sort of life is what you wish, boo-doo-doo-doo, you may grow up to be a fish. And all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. Well, every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You could be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. Do 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 do. Stars shining bright above you. This is for you, Michael Harkin. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Starts fading while I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Oh, dream a little dream of me. It's nighttime where I am. I don't know what time it is where you are, but with that song, I will bid you good night and sweet dreams. Good night, everybody. See you next week.
I don't know what it is about you that makes me love you so. I don't know. And when you're holding my hand, something happens to me.